From an ATL standpoint, Ms. Denton, anything that we can look forward to?
Well, routes change, yes, but we have our starting point here at ATL Automotive, a really early morning start. And of course, looking forward to seeing a lot of riders, cyclists come out. The AMROC, like I said, will be leading the charge. It will be acting as a support vehicle as well. Mm-hmm. And the route will take us past our Montego Bay ATL Automotive dealership. So we will be stopping there, setting up lunch facilities, and hoping to be good and hospitable hosts there. Yes. And just really looking forward to seeing it all end in the grill and everybody cycling in. And one thing, if you're planning to join, the cyclists have assured me that cycling is an addictive sport. So if you come out, you might be hooked and you'll stay with it. Okay.
So like you will be riding, Judith.
No, she would drive it.
I'll be driving.
Fundamentally, what was the reason why ATL Auto was decided to become sponsors or are being involved in this event?
This is Harain, right?
Yes, it is.
Harain, I kind of did a little bit of a synopsis on that with Richard, but let me just reinforce that. Pretty much, we pride ourselves on going the extra mile. Internally, there's a constant push to be the best. We see that mirrored in this sport. We see excellent organization, great objectives, and we see the potential for cycling to grow. And we hope to be there along for the ride. And yes, certainly Jamaica by Bike is hoping that it will expand and grow. They've seen rides which have attracted thousands of people, and if that can get to that extent, that'd be great. So any development of sports, of course, we're on board with that.
Yes. Okay, great. Judith, I want to hear more about this AMROC vehicle.
Okay, the AMROC is a new pickup from Volkswagen. It's a twin turbocharged diesel engine, extremely powerful. Certainly it has tested in the Dakar Rally, which is an extreme course through deserts, through cold mountains, and across South America. Yes. So a superior vehicle. Robust, dynamic. We've sold over 100 units in Jamaica already since the launch of it, and nice. It launched in 2010. So, and we got it last year.
It's quite
early this year.
Quite good for Jamaicans road in a synopsis. That's what you're saying.
Absolutely. There's no challenge here. No challenge here for this vehicle. It's amazing.
Is it at a reasonable cost, Judith?
Absolutely. Harain, I think people are surprised at the prices of a Volkswagen or any of the brands that we carry, and really what they need to do is pick up the phone, come into our dealerships. And I think a lot of people are blown away that they are reasonably priced, that they can acquire this vehicle. And certainly the AMROC, which comes in 3 trim lines. There's a base AMROC, a high line, a trend line, so you can choose based on the specifications that you'd like.
Yes. Fantastic.
Definitely. I wanted to get back to Martin, for a second. In terms of the growth of cycling generally, because, you're, of course, a part of a club. What have you seen in terms of the growth of cycling? Are we seeing new people entering cycling and even to participate in this race?
Okay, once again, it's not a race.
Is that right?
No, well, I mean, bike ride, sorry.
Bike ride, right.
Yes.
Yes, over the years, there has been a great increase in the number of recreational riders in the island. Mm-hmm. The actual competitors, though, that number has been somewhat stagnant. But just recently, the Jamaica Cycling Federation hosted the Caribbean Championships in Montego Bay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And they had a very good event, and they're working very hard to get competitive cycling going again in Jamaica.
Okay. And based on what you've seen, are you seeing any change? Though, of course, they're working on it. But, from your standpoint, in terms of being organizer of this event, are you seeing that on the ground in terms of there's an interest there in biking?
Yes, there's definitely an interest. As far as the Cycling Federation is concerned, there's a new set of people running the federation since January, and they're making great strides. So we're hoping that we soon have another David Weller.
Yes.
All right, that would definitely be
great. Martin, of course, this is a charity event, and you guys are riding for charity. You want to just mention again what are the charities, if there is more than one, And what kind of money you're trying to raise for your charity this year?
Okay, over the years, before Jamaica Buy Bike, the ride existed as Ride for Life, which was in cooperation with the Jamaica Cancer Society.
Mm-hmm.
So Jamaica Cancer Society, the Sir John Golden Foundation,
yes,
and the UWI, slip me.
Mm-hmm.
Julie, help me here.
I'm sorry, are you talking about the present sponsor, the present donation?
No, I'm not going through the charities. The intensive care unit at the university.
Right.
Those have been the main charities so far.
Yes.
This year we're riding for the Sir John Golden Foundation.
Mm-hmm.
And we plan on alternating the charities, so next year we probably ride for the intensive care unit at UWI.
Yes.
And the funds this year will go towards getting a defibrillator for the Sir John Golden Foundation.
Yes. Okay. So you're trying to raise funds so that you can definitely give back to the Sir John Golden in terms of this. Is it a stabilizer or what you call it?
The defibrillator.
Okay.
I think the cost for it is somewhere in the region of $300,000.
$300,000.
But as far as how much we hope to garner, well, the sky's the limit.
Okay. If somebody out there want to get involved, how can they reach you, Martin, to get involved and to make their contribution as well?
Okay, we have a website that's up. The website address is www.jamaicabybike.com.
Mm-hmm.
All contact information is there, or they can send an email to info, I-N-F-O, at jamaicabybike.com.
And they'll definitely get involved.
Martin, I would suspect you would have to be really fit to make that trot from Kingston to Negril. Could you elaborate for us? Of course, you must have done some biking, in your life in terms of what would be the requirements for you to make a bike ride like that.
All right. The first ride I made to Negril was in 1995, I think. I think I've been doing maybe the maximum of 40 miles every other day.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And because of all the rest stops, each segment of the ride is probably no more than 30 miles. So you only need to be able to travel 30 miles in maybe 2 hours.
Okay.
So it's really not that difficult to ride. You only have to get over Mount Rosser and over the Bracker Hill, and then it's all smooth sailing into Negril.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So
the rest stops make it much easier then, instead of...
Yes, it makes it much easier, yes.
So Martin is not riding all day?
You're riding for 9. You're on the bike for 9 hours. The whole event takes about 12.
About 12.
Right.
Horain, I think there are some tips actually for prospective participants. They need to ensure their bike has been recently serviced. As Martin said, wear comfortable clothes and shoes. Reach the start early. Get ready. Get prepared. Drink before you're thirsty. Eat before you're hungry. Have an electrolyte supplement to take on the way. Obey the instructions from ride management and the police outriders, and pretty much then after that, enjoy yourself.
Yes.
Some of what ATL has contributed at the outset will help to offset the logistical expenses that have to be prepaid, which clears the way for anybody else who wants to participate for their funds to be used for the charity. And of course, there are ways of registering. And I think perhaps Martin has directed us to our website. Martin, registration, can it be done online?
Well, registration online is mainly for foreign-based participants.
Okay.
Because you need to pay with a foreign-based credit card. But local registration is being done in both Kingston and Montego Bay. All that information is available on the website.
On the website.
Okay. Of course, our website is www.jamaicabike.com, so you can visit that and register or find out more about
Bike.
JamaicaBuyBike.com.
All right, guys. Sound like a pretty event, and of course, Judith, it sounds like you are an avid rider. It sounds like you know everything about this riding event. Have it down pat. So.
Well, I did the reconnaissance trip with Martin and with Billy Perkins, and I became immersed in the world of cycling.
Uh-huh.
So it's October 15th. It's a Saturday. We're starting out from Kingston very early in the morning. So if you're on the road on Saturday, watch out for us, look out for us, be patient with us.
Yes.
The trip is for charity, and it's going to be fun. And we invite Jamaica to, follow that race.
Yes.
And we hope that Newstalk 93 will follow the race.
Well, we will.
We definitely will.
Thank you.
Definitely will.
All right.
Whereas, thanks, guys, for coming on.
Thank you for having us.
No problem.
Not a problem
Okay,
at
thank
all.
you very much for having us.
Right.
Yeah, man, all
Thanks,
the best.
thanks, Martin.
It's
Of
been
course,
great.
Judith Denton from ATL Auto House, of course, talking to us about Jamaica by bike. Very interesting event that's coming up. Sure.
Well, we invite all Jamaicans to come on out, and these are charity events. You'll never know. You might just turn a biker. As Judith said, once you go bike, you never turn back. So
you might just embrace it, and you probably represent Jamaica at the Olympics. You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
Martin said maybe there's another David Weller in the pack there somewhere.
As you have seen also, and he made mention, of course, the new association, Jamaica Cycling Federation, of course, they're doing some good work in terms of, trying to get more people involved in biking. Of course, they stage, the Caribbean Championships in Mobile recently, and of course, with this annual event, they're trying to expand what's going on in biking. So I'm sure, a lot more people will get involved in terms of biking. So, if you haven't, of course, you can visit their website, find out more about it and get involved. It should be good, of course.
Yeah.